Hey everybody, it's Heather again, and I'm here for something special. I'm here to demo my new lashes. So I finally got my kit in, so if you saw my other video of my unboxing, now we're actually gonna look at applying these. I went ahead and did one eye so that you can see the complete look instead of having to wait for me to do both of them. But I wanna go ahead and show you a quick tutorial on how I apply my liner and then actually my lashes. So first of all, the liner is extraordinary. It's great, 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 great liner. It's really thick and it's black. Obviously, it's really, really dark. So I've seen a couple of other videos with people because a lot of people do the wing or the flare out into the side. It actually doesn't work on my eye. It looks really weird when I try to do it. So if you want to do that first with your regular eyeliner, so that you can do whatever shape you want to do, that's totally fine. And then you just put your magnetic liner right over the lid, right against your eye line where your lashes are actually going to sit. So then that way you're not using a bunch of your liner to do shapes and things like that. So you don't want to waste any of this. So, okay, so I'm telling you, this is all there is to it. So you're gonna open your liner. And the one thing that I've seen in tutorial after tutorial with these is that you're gonna wanna come straight up. So you're gonna wanna resist the urge, and trust me, you're gonna wanna do it. You're gonna wanna resist the urge to wipe it on the edges because then it dries and clumps and falls down in there, and it gets kind of messy. So you don't want to do that. So you're just going to want to come straight up. If you've got a glob or something that you just cannot deal with, you can always gently wipe that on a cloth if you need to. Mine's pretty new, so I don't have any problem with that. So I'm going to go ahead and put this liner on, and all I'm going to do is this. I'm going to come from the front and then swoop it around. And that's completely all I'm doing. I've got one layer of mascara. I just put a little bit of mascara on my natural lashes, and that was mainly so that it'll help them blend when you put your false lashes on. And honestly, it kind of keeps my lashes out of the way. Mine have a tendency to kind of grow like this. And so this way they keep nice and up and then blend with your lashes when you put them on. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on some liner. So I'm going to attempt to do this where you can see it. Again, I am slightly blind up close. So normally I'm much closer to the mirror than I'm right now. So just like that. So were you able to see? Probably a really good look for me, right? Okay, I'm gonna put that back in, and then I'm gonna let it sit. So this is gonna dry. You're gonna put 2 coats on, and you want each layer to be completely dry before you put the next one on. So, and actually they really recommend after the second coat to wait 2 minutes if you can, so that it's completely cured, and then put your lashes on. It's gonna give you the best adherence between your lashes and your liner. So I recommend that. Typically what I like to do is I'll start putting on like a little bit of my shadow, then I'll go ahead and put a liner on, and then I'll go ahead and do a lot of my other makeup. Then I'll put my second coat on and maybe do my brows. So while I'm doing my makeup, I don't wait till the very end like I'm doing right now and put my liner on last. I usually put it on while I'm doing other things. While I'm fixing my hair, that can be drying. So it's not like you're just sitting here like I happen to be for this video and letting it dry. You're typically doing other things while that's setting. So I'm just gonna let it sit here for a few more minutes. I'm actually gonna pause out the video so that I can let it sit the whole time and you don't have to sit here and wait and watch me. So yeah, first one is totally dry. So again, I like to shake it up, shake. Then I'm gonna undo this. and pull straight up, just like that. So we're gonna go in to the second. Second round. Just like that. So like I said, the liner is pretty easy to apply. If you get any clumps of the liner, sometimes you get little clumps on the very tips because it's kind of like a fiber mascara. So if you get any clumps, you can, sometimes I can just pick it off. But occasionally, if you've got like a dry mascara brush or an old brow brush that's dry, if you want to run that over your lashes to pull out any of the liner that's gotten on there so it doesn't dry or clump, you can do that as well. But this actually went on pretty good, so I don't think I'm going to have that issue with it going on this time. So now I'm going to wait about 2 minutes. So we'll come back in just a second and then we'll put them on. Okay, I'm back and I've let it sit for 2 minutes, and now we're going to actually apply them. I don't use the applicator myself when I'm actually putting on the top, but I absolutely have to have it for the anchors underneath, which I'm going to show you how to do as well. So I'm going to attempt to do this in the phone mirror situation. Like I said, I usually have a bigger magnifying mirror just because my vision isn't so hot. But I kind of want you to see as much as possible how it kind of clicks into place. So I'm going to be kind of looking in 2 areas. So if you could see, I wish you could see how easily that just clicked on. I mean, and then I like to smush them together, my real lash and the false lash. And that's it, ladies. I mean, done. So it seems like a longer process because you're putting your liner and you're letting it dry. But like I said, I don't typically just sit here and do liner and sit and wait. I usually am doing other things. So I'm brushing my teeth or putting my outfit on or, you know, curling my hair or whatever it is, but something so that it lets that liner completely dry. And then boom, shakalaka, and you're done. So, I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that. But I am going to go ahead and add a couple of anchors just because I want you to see what those are about and how that's kind of what made me decide to go with this brand was these anchors. These anchors are really, really crucial. If you wear, if you're kind of active or if you know you're going to go out on the town or maybe go out partying, something like that, you know, you're jumping around a lot. And so maybe you want to feel really secure about your lashes. And so you want to make sure that they are on for the long haul. And so that's when I recommend anchors. Generally speaking, the front and the corner and maybe the middle. Sometimes I just need the front ones maybe. Or maybe I just want the back one. I might only put 1 or 2 on if need be, but they really just make me feel more confident about the fact that they're not going anywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on, and I'm going to show them into the camera again if you can see. Oh, stay back in there. Okay, if you can see, there's a little magnet and then the lashes that stick out. So they're going to blend. But that lets you know which direction the magnet needs to go. So I know that I need to grab it with my applicator and then I need to flip it, okay? Because that's how my lash is going to go out. So I'm actually going to grab it. If I can get a hold of it. And I apologize again Not wearing my glasses. Okay, so I have it. Can you see? We'll have the camera to zoom in on that sucker. So it's just a little one magnet with lashes. And then I'm going to come in underneath, but I want the magnet to be flat. Does that make sense? You don't want to come in like this or this. You want it to be as level as possible, but come from underneath because you want it to snap up, okay? So I'm just going to go in. Boom. On. Just like that. Anchored. Secured. So I'm going to go ahead and do another one on the other side. Again, the applicator is a must. I'm going to get that a little bit out further. Okay, so you're going to want to come in level, level, and from underneath. So I'm going to come under, and then I wish you guys could see. I wish I could get it close enough and clear enough without having to be up my nose to see how it just and clicks right on there. I don't feel it at all. And if you do feel it, you've got it too pinched on your skin. And so you probably need to pull it off and reapply it. And again, these are just magnets, so they just pull and, you know, the way you go. Try not to readjust your lashes a lot because it will kind of pull up that liner and it does kind of stick a little bit to the magnet. So you want to kind of clean them off after you use them. But you're going to get many, 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 many uses out of these. No glue, so there's no tearing out your lashes. I mean, these things are just like come right off. And as you could see, they click right on. And I mean, if you've worn fake lashes at all or false lashes at all, you know that they can really be painful or uncomfortable. And these are not that way. And they don't look like, again, the pair that I got, I'm really happy with because they don't look like crazy falsies, so that I won't feel weird going out in public wearing them like, oh, she's got some crazy stuff going on with your eyes. They're a very, very natural lash. Like this is what I want my natural lashes to look like. And then, oh, I'm sure I'll get more pairs with the fancier ones. But for now, these are really, really great. I recommend, especially if you're not using these now, if you don't use false lashes now, I would highly recommend starting out with one of the more natural looks. But I mean, you can't beat how easy these are to apply. And like I said, they've got this nice little case that's magnetized, so you could just throw it in your purse or when you're traveling or in your makeup kit. That's easy peasy. And then the great applicator that is plastic, so that way it doesn't actually stick to the lashes like your tweezers will. So I think that is it. I'm super excited to have a party and let you guys try these and order them. I think you're going to absolutely love them. So again, thanks for spending a few moments with me and enjoy the rest of your day. I know that I will now that I got my lashes on. So thanks guys and peace out.